Hey guys, welcome back to the JPM Performance channel. It is shop tour time. It is January, middle of January, the 13th. So we are getting right into the middle of the first month of the year, making progress, and show you guys a couple new things this week. Let's start with the same old. Still waiting on camshafts for the Honda engine. Those of you that deal with me know that I'm a very, very calm person and don't get frustrated easily, but I believe that the cam people know that I'm very frustrated with them. So I was promised that they were going to ship this week. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Getting ready for the racing season. I'm just starting to clean Perry's engine, getting all the connecting rods clean and inspecting the oil pump. This is a refresh, not a new engine, so I go through and check the length of all the rod bolts, disassemble the oil pump, make sure the gears still look good inside, just kind of look everything over, get it all clean, ready to go. So looking good. Should be able to have this engine assembled hopefully by next Thursday, because Perry will be coming before the COTA race, which is the first weekend in February. So this is the way it is this time of year. Got to keep everything balanced and get stuff out the door so these guys can get started. The people in Florida have already raced a weekend. They have another race this weekend in Sebring, and then the Texas guys and the California guys will get going. So we're getting close. Got Bill Lampkin's car back from the body shop. The rocker has been pulled out and a new skirt installed. However, I've got some new fenders coming that should be here hopefully next week. Get them fit, get this all painted to match, and then a final dyno session on his car, and off to Colorado it goes. Do have an engine sitting over here ready to go out. Should be leaving today. STL 1.6 engine heading to Texas. You can't really see, but it's actually crated up underneath all of this wrap really well, so shouldn't have a problem there. Just charging the forklift so when the truck gets here we won't have any problems with that. BMW update. What I've been working on is installing the headers. These are actually quite the spider web of tubes, and they're a little tricky to get on, but I've kind of got them all on now. Need to get the collectors on, and ended up, I know we've been talking about the intake manifold for the last few weeks. I've been cleaning the intake manifold, but I believe that I found a brand new one over in Germany, of course. So hopefully it gets here within the next month. I think I'm going to hold off installing the dirty one and keep it as a spare, but I think I found a new one, which obviously will be very clean. So looking forward to that. Wade McBride will be here tomorrow to pick up his car. Completely done, looking good, cleaned, fresh engine, fresh transmission, new brakes. This car obviously has the new brake package, the StopTech big brakes that a lot of guys ran last year, and we had a lot of good results from that. So this car will move out because there's another car that's moving in, which we'll see in a minute. But in the meantime, since we're right here next to Taz's car, new subframe, new control arms, new bushings, all back together. So looking really good. Kind of got the left front sheet metal squared away. Now it's time to get the body on and get the under tray installed. But looking really good here. Everything went together really well. Fortunately, the car was not damaged to where it hurt any of the frame horn on either side. So mainly cosmetic. Did get the new door installed, so it is ready to be lined up for the new fenders, and it's all pinned and set and ready to go. Looks just as good as the rest of this side right now. So obviously when I can't get camshafts, there's really nothing happening on the Integra. Rick has started to do a little body work on the nose over here. But once again, when the engine's in limbo, the car's in limbo. What are you gonna do? Did get a new project in this week, which will be coming over to the lift where Wade's car is. This is an ITA car that is out of Manassas, Virginia. So he had the car shipped here. So on the East Coast, they run this Mars regional series, Mid-Atlantic Road Racing Series, and regional racing is really big on the East Coast. And so this is an ITA 1.8 NA car, and he's been finishing second apparently in the Mars series, and he says that he wants to finish first this year. So I'm gonna take the engine and transmission out, see what he's got, see what kind of upgrades we can do. Really nice car, really nice inside, really a top flight. You know, we don't get to see really nice IT cars in this part of the country because we don't have that many regional racers. So this is going to be a great way for JPM to get into an ITA car, build an engine, and see what we can do to help him out, be more competitive, obviously, and just take that next level. So that's why you call me when you want to go next level, right? So that's why this car's here. Should be seeing some good progress in the next couple weeks. Need to get it out and get the engine out. Kind of hard to see back here, but there are these are VVT. So this is going to be 01 to 05. These are core engines. I have a good customer down in Oklahoma who runs in the Comma series, which is Hallett's local racing series, and they've been building that up, getting a lot more cars. And so he's got two cars, one for himself, one for his kid. And so I'm going to build two identical VVT motors, kind of a hybrid of an engine. It's not a production engine, it's not that radical, it's not an ST engine, but it's also not a Spec Miata engine. So we're going to do a little bit in between, get the horsepower up from a Spec Miata, but not quite as much as an STL car would have. So these are core engines that will be coming apart. So it's a constant transition. Cars are leaving, cars are getting finished, new engines coming in. So that's kind of where we're at this week. I think by next week, Taz's car should be pretty much done and ready to go. I keep talking about it, but Mike Sturm's car still needs to come in. But some of these guys don't get racing until April, so it's not as big of a deal for them to wait maybe an extra month while I'm finishing up some of the cars and engines that need to go racing here in the next few weeks or month or two. So like I always say, it's just a constant transition. I try and stay super organized with all of the different projects, but we're looking really good. Racing season's upon us, guys. Let's keep after it and get out to the track. Hope you guys have had a great week. Thanks for watching. One last tidbit. As you can see, the LS3 ND2 is gone. So customer showed up last Saturday, took him for a ride, scared him a little bit, and then he drove it, loaded it into the trailer. She gone. So it's always kind of a strange feeling when you have a big project like that leave, but he was super excited, and I've already gotten some texts from him about how much he's enjoying it. So you never know what we're going to be working on next, guys. So have a great rest of your week. See you next week. Thanks for watching.